Alright, we're back, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get studio silhouettes using budget-friendly material, a little less budget-friendly, so let's get started. Alright, so for the budget-friendly one, you're going to want to use material like this. This is just a shower curtain. You can buy this for $3. Now, that's pretty budget-friendly. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find a window, preferably one that's larger than your subject, and you're going to want to put this shower curtain in front of that window, and then put your subject in front of the shower curtain, if that makes sense. I'll throw up a diagram that looks like this. But anyways, let's get to the budget-friendly setup. See you there. That's one hell of a softbox. Like, this is one huge light, and I'm only using this light source. I'm not even using a kicker or a reflector. I mean, the reflector's over there, but it's not enough to affect the picture. But anyways, it is one large source of light, because now all the light is, well, here. It's bigger than I am, and it's creating nice soft light. And this is just a $3 shower curtain. But bonus tip before we get started, cover a large window and diffuse it with whatever you have. It might be a shower curtain, it might be a bed sheet, you might even frost your windows, who knows. But whatever you can do to diffuse a large window, you now create it into a large softbox or large diffusion, which you can use for photos or for video, and to create amazing light like this. Anyways, this video isn't about creating large light sources for side lighting, it's more about a silhouette. So let's get started. Now, as you can probably already tell, I'm now a silhouette. Light is going in this straight line right towards the camera. I'm in front of the light source, and none of the light is falling onto me, or well, onto the front of me. All the light is falling onto the back of me, but none of that's going to register because the camera is in front of me. So with this, you're able to get pretty cool silhouettes. Now, a couple things you can do to make this a little more professional is, well, first off, understand your lighting, which is, I'm really close to the light source. And what that means is a lot of the light might try to wrap around me. So a way to get rid of this is for me to move up towards the camera, which makes it so the angle of light can't wrap around me. So the more I move up, the more of an angle the light has to be at to get towards the front of the subject. So for example, I'm just going to scoot over. You see how much more defined these edges are becoming now? Now less light is falling onto me. So as you can see here, the lines are getting more defined. The shape of my head is getting more defined. Until it's super defined. Alright, I'm done being a silhouette. Let's turn that light back on. Alright, I think that looks a lot better. Also, another thing you can use for this is if you actually have another light source, and you got a perfectly white background now, and now you can add a controlled light source to give you an effect like this. Now this works perfectly for pictures and for video. But anyways, that's the budget-friendly setup. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so here we are on the little less budget-friendly, and it's a little less budget-friendly because we actually have a octobox, and then we also have a light inside the octobox, which is probably together about $200, so not that expensive, but it is more expensive than the $3 shower curtain liner. But you're able to get consistent photos with this, and you're also able to do this at any time. You don't have to be dependent on the sun. The only thing is now, this is smaller than that giant window, which also isn't a problem, but it could also be a problem depending on what you're doing. And the same thing applies if you want the subject to be more defined in the photos. You move the subject away from the light source. Now, one thing I forgot to mention in the last one, because that was such a large light source, is what you can do to eliminate so much side lighting from the reflections is you can actually get two pieces of foam board, of black foam board, and put them on either side of your subject, so it cuts down all the light that is reflected from the sides and is wanting to hit the sides of your face. Alright, so let me show you how that looks visually. When I use this black piece of foam board and I put it right to the side of me, boom, it cuts out a lot of the light. So now this is a lot more defined instead of this. Let's put it back. There we go, much more defined because we're cutting out all the light that we do not need. Same thing with the other side. Cutting out all the light that we do not need. and then leaving just the white. Now if you leave just the white here and keep the black from touching your subject like this. What you can do with this in Photoshop is you can select the white and then get rid of everything else, and makes your job a lot easier in Photoshop. I actually kind of like this. I like this lighting setup. It's pretty nice. It's natural. It's not some green screen light white background, and it's pretty simple setup. It's only 2 light sources and a reflector. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video on how to get 2 different setups with any kind of budget. You can get awesome photos no matter the cost. But that's pretty much about it. I hope you liked this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and follow so you can find out how to save money for backgrounds like this, or to use your gear that you already have in a new way. But anyways, have a good one.